Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today. I shared a little bit of a Hobby Lobby haul in a previous video and I totally forgot that this came with it. So, very quickly, this is what I used my 40% coupon on. It was, you know, the one you have on your phone, and it was, I believe, $9 and some change. So in it was, this is a 6-piece kit by Momenta. And you get string, which I really like my string thicker, so I'll save this just in case, but I probably won't use it. So, there you go. And I've already opened it because I was looking to see how it fit in my binder. But anyways, and then it has, which I was looking for one of these. I have some of these ordered to come in my other TNs. This is a plain paper one. Now, I don't necessarily like squared edges, so I may just go in around them. I may not. We'll see. This is a folder that I will cover and just put it in. And then here is a lined pages that I like. And again, I'll probably round it, and I may cover, I may not, but we'll see. I will definitely decorate that. There's also a calendar one that comes in it. I don't necessarily need the calendar one, but I might use it. I'm not sure yet. Now, all that being said, use it for what? What am I using it for? Well, this is one of my super cute Tuesday morning. This is American Craft. I think this is American Craft. Hold on one second. I'm probably wrong. No, it's by Journal Studio. So, this is the Amy Tangerine one. And by the way, for the 1,200 subscribers, this is going to be one of the giveaways. So, keep subscribing. Alright, and we're right in the middle of doing our 1,000 subscriber drawing, so be sure you go back, look at that video. But I am super excited. I'll have a drawing for now for 1,000. We just have hit 1,000, yay! And welcome all of our new friends. And then we'll do one at 1,200, one at 1,400, and then we'll see after that. But I'm super excited. I'm also looking at a weekly or bi-weekly, every other week, Tuesday morning giveaway. So, y'all keep hanging in there. I've got some really fun things that I've planned. I really want to give back to you guys. You guys have been super good. We have had a tremendous, kind person who's been helping me all along with all of these hauls. And so I want to make sure that we're giving some of that back. I am going through as I'm cleaning out my craft space. I am also, to set it up in the new craft space, I'm also pulling things to give to our local nursing home, the nursing facility where my mom lived. They do craft projects, as well as some of the like preschools in the area. So anyways, I know it'll be really, really a blessing, and because we have been blessed here on this channel, I want to give back to you guys and then to people in our community. So, okay, back to what is this all about? I am making a faith prayer journal. I've always had a faith planner that I have used for my Bible studies, for my church notes, for all kinds of things. I've even had a Christian planner, actual planner as well. And the other one I was speaking about was a Happy Planner. Well, Happy Planner has not been doing the horizontal. And I really had a great time on this last trip journaling in my little tin and, you know, saving receipts, saving things, you know, from the trip that I could put in there. So I'm excited to kind of break this into this as well. This is going to be my war room. So, why the cameras? Why all that? Because I love photography. It's a gift from God. I love looking through a lens. I love capturing and seeing things that other people don't see. And that's how I see the Lord in my life. He sees things in my life that I just don't see. He sees what His plan is for me. He sees the good in me when some days I don't feel great. You know, I mean, our God is an amazing God. So I just wanted to pick a cover that would capture, and I've had this for a while, that would capture my faith walk. And so pictures, photography seemed perfect. I know. It's a weird thought, but anyways, it means something to me. So if you're going to do this, I would encourage you to pick something that would encourage you. So if you're going to do a TN, or you're going to do a 3-ring binder, or you're going to do a Happy Planner type or a disc planner, pick the colors and the things that would encourage you. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so as you guys know, in these planners, here's my notes, and I'm going to save this notepad in there. I also put in here some of the tabbies that are by Avery. So just simple little tabs and nothing fancy, just super functional. I really wanted the metallic ones, but you know, you got to use what you have, right? And these two little TNs came in it. This one is a dot grid, keep it real. I love that. And this one is a plain one, and I love how it's rounded. So that's why I might go back and round those. And this one says, you belong somewhere you feel free. All I can think of is, we are free, free indeed. We are free in Christ. We are free in the love that Jesus gives us. And so that's where I feel free. I don't feel burdened. And there was a lot I learned on this last trip about myself, about the situation, before and after it. It was a journey. Let me just say that. It was a journey. So, so I have all these. These I'm going to set up, and I will tell you how I'm going to do it. I have that, and I can finally let this go. All right, so, and this came in a little plastic box, but I'd already tossed that. So anyways, and then lastly, I picked this up at Scrapbooking for Less, and this is the Have Faith by Echo Park. I am super excited to play with this, to cover the TNs, to cut up and use. I won't put you guys through all of that, but I will put you through some of it, okay? That's my promise. I'm going to take you along for part of it. I'm going to let this sit to the side right now. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this one or this one either. Since I already have a blank one in there, I'm just going to set these two to the side till I know exactly what I'm going to do. So this, I know exactly what I'm going to do. This is going to be my prayer list because it is a lined journal. I really wanted something that I can go through, put the date, like the month, 2019, and then just 1, 2, 3, and literally number each day. Something specifically I'm praying for that day. And it may be a person, it may be whatever. And then in the back, I wanted to have an ongoing list. So there's so many people that I meet along the way. I tell them I put them in my prayer journal, and I do, but I want to keep that ongoing running list. So I'll probably, right about there is where I'll put that. But, okay. And then, of course, I'm going to cover this. This is just a little folder. So let's get started. Let's get some of this junk out of the way, and let's play. So, anyways, I know this is terrible to say, but I have been waiting for this all day. I have been working and driving a kiddo to college and taking phone calls for 2 days about the partnership. We're trying to close a real estate deal, pardon me, and I could not wait to get here. And I've also been working on unpacking, and I don't know about y'all, but you can only unpack so long where you're just sick of it, right? But I did get the kitchen, all the food unpacked, which is kind of a big deal. So I will cut these up into little bitty, what am I trying to say, like the ATC cards, the trading cards. But I will cut these up, put them in a Ziploc bag, and here is my Ziploc bag. Whoops. I carried this, on the trip. Everything was nicely stacked. And so these are the ones I have from Felicity Jane, which I love and adore, and I will use all those, but I will just add these to it. And I will kind of put them separate because these are very Christian oriented. So there's that. Let me get everything put back because I knocked everything over. Oh, I don't know if it'll go back. Let's see here. Anyways, but we are going to get there. I think I'm just going to put these somewhere else. That'll make that easier. So that I will cut later. And I love this cover right here. So I'm just going to kind of look through here. This I'm going to save for later. So more of those gorgeous cutouts, cut-aparts, and then one more. I think that's it for the cut-aparts, but there may be one more. There just seem to be a lot. And I love this. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I will be with them. There I will be also. That's another version, and it just says Matthew 18:20. So I just love all these. Anyways. And I'm a child of God. And that may be one that I'll fussy cut out and kind of decoupage on. But anyway, so we're not there yet. But I was thinking about that. And then, So the back of that is green, the back of that is pink, and I love the pink, but I really like the flowers better. And then here's another plaid. Let's see what's on the other side. More yellow dots. These are border, so I'll probably, oh, I love the butterflies. I think I'm going to save that one for my youngest daughter, and the borders for when I'd scrapbook. I do love this, so I am definitely considering that one. I knew there was one more cut apart. Isn't that amazing? Just, oh, there's two more. Oh my goodness gracious. So there's that one. Here's the back of that. Oh, I like the back of that. And then here is the church. And then I love that too. So I'm going to save that for cut apart. Another cut apart. Can you believe it? I know. That's what, 4 or 5? I can't even think how many it was. So I love this. This is the one I know I'm going to use. And then the back of that is green. So, alrighty. This one is last on my list. And then I've got this one. So I know the first I'm going to use is this. Okay. Now, bear with me. I have never, ever, 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 ever covered one of these. And I think all I'm going to cover is the outside of it. I know that may sound lazy, but I really am not super interested on covering the inside of it. I don't know. Is that lazy? Anyways. And did you like my fancy measuring there? I just bent it. Since we've come back from the trip, you can find 10 of one thing and nothing of another. So I'm being realistic right now. Oh my goodness gracious. It has been, you know how it is when you come back from a trip. You're just like, where is everything? I can't find anything. So, alrighty. I think, let me see here. Okay, that's where the line is for the cut is right there. And I was using a different trimmer on the trip. So I'm having, first, let me cut off the end. That would be the first thing to do. Sorry, guys. I will get organized here in just 1 second. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was using a different, and sure enough, I didn't cut that correctly, but good enough. Alright, but on the trip, I was using a different trimmer, and it wasn't a great trimmer either, and so, which, for those of you who know that I have been a Creative Memories consultant, I was a consultant many, many years ago, loved it, I still am, we're called advisors now. They are coming out with a new trimmer, which I couldn't be any happier about. Everybody, all the consultants, nobody liked this one. Sorry, Creative Memories. It filled the gap, and it was great for what it was for. And this is a great one for me to take, to travel with. So if anything happens to it, I won't get mad or sad or any of that. So, anyways, but yeah. So we're getting a new trimmer. Yay! Alrighty, let's see how that played out. Hopefully that played out okay. And actually, it's a little bit wide, but that's okay because I'm going to trim it with scissors. I'd rather have it overcut than undercut any day, So, alright, I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me trim that part off. So, but we are still in a sea of laundry and everything else, like when you come back from a trip. And we did laundry, if you can believe it, up until the last place we stayed, because it was like a communal laundry room. It was really just a ski place. It was just a ski resort area. It was the off season. The place we stayed in wasn't great, to be honest. There were ones that we stayed in that were fantastic. So we will definitely not go back there. But the area was beautiful and, rather empty with people. So that made it really, really nice. Okay, so now let me get this tape runner. And normally I would do this, let me see, hold on guys, I just reloaded this, okay, and I didn't remember that that tape is on the other side, so let me turn it around and get to the edge. And the reason why I'm going right on the edge, because I'm going to fold it down, so you can see it's right there. If anything is over, I will just knock it down. Yep, that works good. Alrighty. Now, but we learned a lot. I mean, you know, there weren't really restaurants open. There were very few. I think Memorial Day weekend after it, they have a level of business. The town over didn't have anything open. We went over there hoping to like even find like a, you know, not a McDonald's, but a Dairy Queen. Not even open. There wasn't even one. And so, and then we thought, well, we'll stop at a coffee shop. Not a coffee shop to be found. And then the one we went to at the very end on our way out of town, we found one. It was okay. I did not think the food was that good for the price, especially. It was just one of those things where you're kind of going, wow, I think there's a reason we haven't been here before. But anyways, it, you know, for the parts of New Mexico and Arizona and all those areas we've traveled, this was unique. It was a part of New Mexico that it's just unique. I have really made a mess of that, but let's hope it works. All right, let's just go for it. But we learned a whole lot on this trip. I mean, you know, we learned what we liked. We learned what we didn't like, you know, like everybody does when you travel. So, hold on. Let me see if I can get this set. Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. I haven't used this. Well, doggone. That is brand new. Let me just get the Tombow Mono. Let's just cut to the chase. All right. There we go. How easy is that? Okay. But we, so I had washed clothes everywhere we had gone and, you know, tried to leave things, you know, within reason, you know, in good shape, of course. And, wow, the last one we went to, it was just unique. That's all I can say. My husband's like, well, you know, it was great to be out in nature. I was like, yeah. Well, if you can breathe. We had a hard time breathing there, so he was just very cute about it. I just kind of gave him a hard time, but, you know, he enjoyed it. Our youngest daughter so enjoyed it, and that's all that matters. I mean, you know, for me, I can always find somewhere, somehow, some way to find something to do. I never go anywhere without my bag, my trusty bag of tricks, and yeah. So, let me see. Oh, don't you love that? It's so pretty. Okay, so all I'm going to do is trim what needs to come off, and it looks like it's only the top. And the reason I went to the bottom was that is squared, and that is good. The only thing that isn't is right there, and I will trim that too later. But, oh, I love that. Isn't that beautiful? I know. But anyway, so we learned a lot. We learned a lot of what we like, what we don't like. Yeah, we were talking last night, my husband and my youngest daughter and I, we were trying to decide, you know, was it a yay, was it a nay? And, you know, and I was really quick to say, you know, it could have been a yay had we been in a better, you know, place to stay. And that was, it was, of all three places, this one was not in great shape. And, you know, and it's literally for people who come in, want to throw their skis in a locker, and that's it. You know, they'll go out to eat, they don't care. And for those of us who like to cook, yeah, no, this was not the one to stay in. But the one we stayed in Taos had the most amazing kitchen, had everything. It was fully loaded. It was beautiful. It was truly a New Mexican casita. So much fun. You know, there were some issues because of my mobility, and the owner has already reached out to me, and I'm going to, you know, prayerfully think through, you know, what suggestions could be made, because, you know, if I have a problem and I'm still, you know, fairly young, then, you know, I really need to take this seriously for the next people. So I could even come back in and put this like right here if I wanted to, and it would be pretty on the inside. You know what? I just might do that. Yeah. Okay, I think I am. You saw it here. Alrighty. So, super, super cute. Alright, let's see here. Because that is so pretty. Okay, one more little sliver. Always better to cut a little than a lot, right guys? You don't want to overcut. And I think I have not cut enough, so let's hope I didn't overcut. No. Maybe just right. Hopefully. Gosh, I love that. Isn't that pretty? I know. This paper is just gorgeous. I knew when I saw it online, I was just like, oh yeah, that's got to be ordered. So, anyways, alrighty. Now, let me fold that in half so it'll make it easier. Okay, now let's see what we can do. Okie dokie. So, I am going to use the repositionable glue on this because I don't want to make a have it be a big mess. So, alrighty. But it was beautiful, and like I said in a previous video, it was snowing in Santa Fe when we left to go to Taos. We could not believe it was snowing on us. It was super fun in Santa Fe. We found a fantastic restaurant. If you guys haven't gone to eat at Maria's, it is fantastic Mexican well, what we would call Tex-Mex. They're, I'm sure, called New Mexican food. It was just really good. The service was amazing. I could not believe how great the service was. When we got in from Texas that night, sorry, and I'm really kind of trying to make sure I get it down good, we were exhausted. And, it had been a 13-hour drive. And so, anyways, we just didn't, we were exhausted, we were hungry, we were all those things. And I wanted to go to, like, one of the local, it's kind of a chain, it's called Blue Corn. And there's one downtown, and then there's one not downtown. And the one I wanted to go to was the one that was not downtown. But the kids found this one, and I am really glad they did because it was really, really good. And anyway, so if you're in Santa Fe, the restaurant is called Maria's, and they had like 4 people waiting on us. It was crazy, and we were there right before they closed. And I mean, the best service ever. We were so incredibly pleased. And again, food was fantastic. The other thing we also got for the rehearsal dinner, we hosted the rehearsal dinner because our son-in-law's parents wanted to host the wedding dinner. And so, anyways, and we ordered tamales. We had too much food. We had twice as much food than was needed. And the guy who helped us with that order, he kept telling me, you've ordered too much, you've ordered too much. And they were super helpful. But, better to have too much than too little when you host something. But it was called Posadas, or Posas, pardon me, Posas. And Posas is the #1 place in Santa Fe for tamales. And we had them last summer when we went up. We gave it a test run, and they were fantastic. We absolutely loved them. Everybody loved them. There were so many from out of state that had never even had a tamale, and that's what we kept hearing over and over. I've never had a tamale before, that kind of a thing. So they were great. I had no idea. And so, anyways, lots of fun. So, all right, that's done. Well, I've been sitting here chatting with you. I already finished that part. Super easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, now I'm going to pop this in here. All done. And I think I'm going to put this one around this one here. So this particular planner comes with 6 strings. So you can have 6 things in here. I don't advise that because if you're like me and you fill these up at all, you just can't do that. So anyways, whatever my 2 cents is worth. But, just be aware of what you can and you can't do. Okay, so this is going to be my prayer list. So I like this one because I love that saying. No, you know what? I think I'm going to go with this one. All right, because this one talks about prayer. This one says prayer, praise, all of that, love, amen. So I really love that. So that's what we're going to do. Now, if I were smart and had a pen or a pencil, I would mark this. Oh, and here's the other side of that, which is equally as beautiful. So, but I don't have one with me. I'm sorry. I know I should have. But, yeah, I know. I was just so excited to be with y'all. And I was grabbing stuff. My craft space is not done yet. Hasn't even been touched since we've been out of town, except for to unload things into it from the wedding. And we are literally trying to pray through, do we hire some people to come in and pack things out? With my my knees the way they are, you know, it's unfair of me to make other people help me that much. So I'm very conscious of not burning my people out. So and there's local ministries that, you know, we might be able to help support. Okay, and let's see, let's hope I didn't mess that up. Alright, well, let's see here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Everything's falling because I bumped it. Hold on. Okay, well, nope. Why is it that when you do it the first time it works perfectly and then later it just doesn't want to work for you? Oh, I love this. I love this. I love, love, love this. I think this is so pretty. Okay, so that is looking great. Alrighty. So I want to fold it over it because I want it to have enough room to fold. If you understand what I mean by that, I want it to have enough. What is the word? I'm so tired. Can you tell? In fabric, you would say it would have enough coverage. I guess it's the same word in paper. But anyways, and we went to this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm kind of going all over. But, okay, so Posas for tamales in Santa Fe. Maria's for Mexican food. Of course, we hit Trader Joe's and Natural Grocer and all those. We didn't go to Whole Foods. We were trying to avoid it. Just because it can be pricey. But, where was the other place I was going to tell you about? Oh, when we went up to Taos, we walked the town square, and it was gorgeous, as always. But for the first time ever, we went to a section of the town square we really haven't gone to that much, because usually when we're there, it's like after hours. So, you know, sometimes you don't get to go do those things. And I found the cutest little quilt shop under the sun. And, ooh, I did way overestimate that, didn't I? But that's okay. I can trim that off with my scissors. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my goodness gracious, isn't that just so sweet? Okay, anyways, found this darling little quilt shop. Well, first we went and we looked at, you know, all the dress shops and the touristy type shops, the local jewelry, and in New Mexico there's so much art between pottery and paintings, and there's so many galleries. You could spend your whole life going there and never probably get to all the galleries. It's just so amazing. I love the galleries in Santa Fe. I love the galleries in Taos, you know, on and on. And then I'm really overdoing this. You don't need to do this, but I just want to be careful. But then off the square was a darling little quilt shop. And if you notice what I'm doing, I'm just going to do one side first, and then I'll do the other one. And again, this is my repositionable, which I think I may have to do already, because I think no, it's okay. So, that will eventually become permanent. So there we go. There's that side. Doesn't that look good? Alrighty. And then, but we went to this quilt shop, and it was charming. And the owner waited on me. She was super nice. I found some of the most gorgeous, most beautiful fabric ever. Some absolutely amazing panels. I found one with amazing, I think it was Amazing Grace was on it. Anyways, of course I bought 2 of those, and I bought some of the beautiful Mexican type design, you know, Native American design fabric for the backing of that would match. And hold on, surely I didn't run out already, did I? Did I really run out? I could have. Well,